I'll start the video when I make this turn. We got a green arrow. All right, let's do this, guys. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another neighborhood tour today. I'm gonna be touring over here in Heath, Texas, just south of Rockwall, over here at the Heath Golf and Yacht Club. This is gonna be about an 800-acre master plan community. Different types of builders. You do custom homes, you can do your normal, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna get into like the details of this whole neighborhood, showing you guys the drive in. If you can kind of see on the left side, you got some of these houses that are on a bigger size lot, 2 acres, 3 acres around here. Rockwall, Heath, these areas outside of Dallas over by the lake are kind of known for having homes on bigger patches of land. And then here we go into this neighborhood. So this is gonna be a range of different types of builders, and just a really big community for you guys to check out. So this is for anyone that's kind of looking over on the east side of Dallas, just a little bit outside. I'll get into the commute of everything. And to our first roundabout, not even a heads up, no warning sign. They're not even gonna give us a warning sign about that roundabout there. Anyways, all right. So on the left side and the right, or I guess the left side. The golf course might be on the left side. I know the golf course is on this right side. Hole number, I don't know, I'm driving, guys, so I can't really tell, but the golf course kind of goes throughout this whole community, and then the houses kind of are on the edges of it, of course, and then on the side of the lake too. You're gonna have golf course views, you're gonna have lake views. It's a huge variety of stuff for people in here. And then I'll kind of start where some of the model homes are, and then I'll kind of work my way over to where the amenity center is, and over towards where the custom homes, the bigger homes, are as well. So we'll get into this one. This neighborhood started getting built on back in 2016, and currently it has 3 builders I was looking online that we're currently showing like a now building. Here's some of the model homes real quick. So that's Castle Rock Communities. Then there's like Gihon, Tri-Point. Let's get into this section right here. So there's gonna be parts where it's like, you know, a bigger subdivision like this where houses all around you, and then there's gonna be little cut-ins where it's just like 8 houses around a cul-de-sac, and I'll get into that later on. I'm just gonna get into the first neighborhood section right here. So currently the price ranges in here that's been sold in the last 30 days, the low end at like 440,000 up to 960,000. They're gonna have stuff in here listed at like $1 million, $2 million as well. I will say real quick that a lot of houses in here have some good privacy, whether it be tree lines, whether it be no one actually behind you, or like views of the lake or the golf course. So keep that in mind too when you're looking at these houses. They're gonna have like the see-through fencing, but you're not gonna have a lot of neighbors on your backside, kind of like some of the other master plan communities that I'm going through. Anyways, back to the prices. So currently active, the median price that was getting listed was in the middle at like 640,000. Like I said, you're gonna have some stuff at like 400s up to like 1 millions, and then a few houses in there that are gonna be like 2 million, but I'll get into more details about that. The golf course is right in front of us right now, if you would believe that. Yes, it is right there. All right, let me go into here. This is what I meant by like the cul-de-sac. So these are some Castle Rock communities. These are Castle Rock homes within here, but they're gonna have like 4 little cut-ins, kind of like this, where you have just like a small little street with some houses on it. There's like 4 or 5 of these type of streets like that. Castle Rock is building on that. I'll get into details about like the build plans too. The mud in here, there's no mud, but you are gonna have a 2.613% tax rate currently. All right, here's a better idea as to what the cut-in is gonna look like with the homes in like a little cul-de-sac. So there's a couple of those kind of sprinkled throughout the neighborhood like that, a little bit more private. I'm gonna go into this part right here. All right, and then for the homes that have built in here, that are building in here, uh-oh, this is a dead end. Oh no, what do I do? We're going off-roading, guys. This is like a wannabe cul-de-sac. I'm getting lost in the sacks, guys. And for the builders in here, you got Altura Homes, Castle Rock Communities, Gihon Homes, Stonefield Homes, and Tri-Point Homes. Gihon, Castle Rock, and Tri-Point are gonna be the 3 that are actually gonna be like actively building, where you could pick something. Okay, let's just keep going deeper into this neighborhood. Is this another roundabout? Where's the roundabout? I'm trying to find it. Okay, so Castle Rock, let me get into the build plans on currently what they're showing on their website. So for Castle Rock, on the low end, they have the Comanche. That one's listed at $561,000. That's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2,006 square feet. Currently starting at like $279 per square foot. And then on the high end in here, hold that thought, guys. Check out this White House. It's got like a nice little gate. Okay. And for the high-end, Castle Rock has one starting at $876,000. That's a Santa Barbara model. That's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 3-car, 2,796 square feet, starting at like $313 per square foot. All right, is this Gihon over here? All right, now we're into like the Gihon area. It's also stone-filled around here too. But here's the Gihon model home. Here. There's Gihon. Okay, let me go down this street, down Juniper, because there's another White House. All right, so Gihon on the low end, you're gonna have the Princeton Plan. The Princeton Plan is gonna be starting at $632,000. That's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 2-car, 3,000 square feet, starting at $210 per square foot. Man, I will tell you, there is a good amount of cul-de-sacs in here. But that's kind of nice, because it's, you know, with cul-de-sacs and that type of stuff, it's a little bit more neighborly. Just keep that in mind, guys. If you're going to pick a neighborhood and live on a street, if it's going to be a cul-de-sac, you are going to be, I don't want to say you're going to get friendly, because who knows, you might get put next to a crazy person at the end of the day. But, you know, if you do live in a cul-de-sac, typically people in the cul-de-sacs are a lot more neighborly, because you're right in that little area with each other, kind of looking at each other's houses, and you can see people kind of walk outside. And I don't know, it's just, you know, just a thought, guys. All right, and then on the high end in here for the Gihon, they have a Cornell starting at $686,000. That is a 5-bed, 3.5 bath, 3-car, 4,130 square feet at $166 per square foot. I will say, the only thing that's kind of, I gotta knock with this neighborhood is these gates. Or the fences, sorry. The fences. The gates, the fences, it's all the same. But, man, just see-through fences, man. They just, you know, no one wants a see-through fence. Because then you just gotta plant more bushes around so people don't be looking into your backside, you know? Then for the Tri-Point homes in here, Tri-Point is gonna have, you know, those are gonna be the higher prices. So Gihon's gonna be your lower end, Castle Rock on your lower end, but then on kind of the higher price points is gonna be Tri-Point. That's gonna be a little bit better build quality too for people as well. So Tri-Point has a Braden model that's starting at $536,000. That's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 2,252 square feet at $250 per square foot. And then on the high, so here's the Tri-Point homes through here. There's a couple Gihon. And then for the Tri-Point high end in here, they have the Logan model starting at $731,000. That's a 4-bed, 3-bath, 3-car garage, 3,240 square feet at $225 per square foot. And then I'm gonna throw up the plat map. For Gihon, I'll throw up the plat map. The homes in yellow are gonna be the quick move-ins. And then the home in light blue, I just saw one in light blue on the plat map, but that's gonna be available. And then for Tri-Point homes, anything in green is what's gonna be available on there. So to give you guys an idea, so they have some quick move-ins right now. Currently seeing people fall out of contract, of course, so you know, some of these quick move-ins are popping back up. These communities like this are having a lot of new construction quick move-ins pop up from people that went into contract around December, January, and now they're deciding maybe to not go through with it completely because of where the market's at and everything. All right, I'm going a little bit further back down into the amenity center area. The size of the lots in here, seeing like 40 by 120, 60 by 120, 75, but hold on, there's a roundabout. Uh-oh. do I do? And then there's gonna be 75 by 125. And for the biggest ones, you're gonna have the custom homes. The custom homes are gonna have like 60 by 70 foot lots, but they're gonna go super deep, like 250, 300 feet back into essentially where it backs up to the lake. So there's gonna be different sections of this neighborhood. You're gonna have your part where it's gonna be your normal builders, you know, they're building the Tri-Point, what we just went through, and I'm gonna head over to where you could do totally custom builds, and they're in their first phase on that side. So if you're one that's kind of looking over in this area, you're thinking about moving to Heath, you want to live around Ray Hubbard, maybe right on the lake, this could be a good neighborhood in the sense of like master plan community, amenity center, because there's plenty of neighborhoods along Lake Ray Hubbard over here in Rockwall and Heath, but you know, not a lot of them are gonna give you all the amenities like this neighborhood, especially with a golf course. Okay, let's go this way out of the roundabout. So just went through their amenity center area. Now I'm gonna head to where their custom, actually, before we get down to the custom homes, let's just go through one more part of the neighborhood right now. So back at it again with these little cut-ins with the cul-de-sac. So it's kind of like this because these homes are all having views of the golf course. So the golf course is just right behind these, and then on this left side is just a bunch of flat land. They could be, this is a pretty big neighborhood, and they still got a good amount of land that they're developing on in here, so. Alrighty. Now for walking trails and that type of stuff, you're not gonna have like walking trails in between trees per se, but you got the golf course to walk around, and then you got kind of just these sidewalks that are through. So there's plenty of walking, but I wouldn't say like walking trails unless you're around the golf course and like that. There's not really any green belts. It didn't really seem like driving through here. All right, now we're in the custom home section. So these houses are not gonna get your, you know, right up back to your lake, but we'll get a little bit further in here and they will. So just kind of look around. If you're thinking about building custom or doing something like that, definitely this could be a good section, because none of the houses around here are gonna look the same, as you can tell. And some of these people, if you can see this house on the left, they got like a little balcony at the very top to be able to get a view of. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, these houses in here are sweet. Okay, I'm gonna drive around here and then I'll get into what homes have sold, what the specs on those details. I just really want to show you guys these houses because this is pretty awesome in here. All right, let me actually. So they have a little stream of water going in the back where like kind of the lake falls in. So all these people here have like, you know, a nice little view of water, or able to see the water if they have like a front house like this, because you can see they put a little balcony up at the top to be able to view the lake. And this really is a little hidden area back in here. You're gonna feel a little bit more secluded than that to the rest of the area. All right, just stop for a second right here. This one's currently active for sale. This is what a $2.6 million house looks like right here. I'll get into the specs about that, but just to give you guys an idea. And then this is what your view is gonna be. So that's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. Okay. And Lake Ray Hubbard is just known for having super nice, clean looking lake too. So you're not gonna be looking at Lake Louisville. Lake Louisville looks a little dirty. All right, let's pop a Yui here. Well, tight turns. All right, let's take a look at these. These houses, not gonna have your back up, but you're gonna have the front facing out, which is kind of nice because they made the houses that are along this side one story so that these houses could still be able to view the lake, which is pretty nice. We got two houses for sale right next to each other. Okay, check out this one. This one is a vibe. It's a new build. I think this one was like 2.3, I want to say. But that is currently active right there. That one is pretty nice. But throughout this whole neighborhood, you're gonna have about 1,200 homes. And then in this section, you're gonna have maybe 50 custom homes in here. So this is pretty limited right now. Give you guys a look on the way out. Some of these houses right here. So you kind of got this long street, and then it opens back up towards the lake area. Which this will be a minute because they haven't even. Oh, there's that. Can I get through? No dumping, guys. Okay. There's just some mulch. So if anyone wants to come get some mulch right now, it seems like it was just left there. All right, now let's talk about the actives. I swear, if I have to go through this roundabout one more time, I might lose my roundabout. All right, so the current homes active in here, you got 25 homes. Like I said, huge community. You also got a good amount of new construction as well. But that being said, on the low end, 2021 builder pre-owned listed at $449,000 right now, 2,170 square feet, 4 bed, 3 bath, going at $207 per square foot. And then on the high end here, they have a 2020 pre-owned listed, and this was the one that we just saw that was backed up against this lake. So just buckle up for this one. Listed at 2.9. So we'll just say 3 million. All right, we'll just say 3 million. So 3 million house, it got dropped. It's sitting at 2.6 million right now. And that one was a 4 bed, 5 bath, 4,225 square feet at 637 per square foot. So you can see most of the houses in here floating at like 220, and then the houses over there in that custom like 500, 600. So, I mean, it really depends on your view of the lake, but just know it's gonna be like 3 times as much for a home over there with the lake stuff. So, and then no leases currently in here, and this neighborhood is going to go to Rockwall ISD. So for the city of Heath, it gets lumped into Rockwall. They're right next to each other. You will hear a lot of things called Rockwall Heath or like that. Usually these two cities kind of get grouped with each other when it comes to like the school district. The school district, of course, Rockwall ISD, and then you're going to have Linda Lyon Elementary, Kane Middle School, and then Heath High School. You're not going to be close to like Dallas North Tollway or anything like that. You're going to be on the east side, so you're going to be dealing with like interstate, so 635, Interstate 80. Those drives are going to be kind of what you're dealing with to get into Dallas in those areas. All right, let's go down this way. So you're about like 5 to 10 minutes away from Interstate 80, and then down to Dallas about 25 to 30 minutes on like a really bad traffic day. And when I took this screenshot, there was a whole bunch of accidents, so it could be upwards of like 50 minutes depending on like how well people want to drive. But that's kind of like with anything with these tollways and highways, right? And then out to the DFW airport, 45 to 50 minutes. Fort Worth about an hour away. I don't really think you should be living over in this area if you're going to be going to Fort Worth, because you're going to have to drive through Dallas, which will just be a pain. So, oh, I already went down this way. Okay, I already went down this street, so just don't look at the houses, keep looking at the maps. All right, and then high school, 5 minutes away, that's gonna be Rockwall Heath. Oh, wow, that was a really tight turn. The nearest hospital, Texas Health, 10 minutes away, and then the grocery store, there's a Tom Thumb, that's 10 minutes away from here, maybe 5 to 10, and then kind of coming into the neighborhood, and then the closest Walmart was like 15 minutes away. So for this community, a really good location. You're not too far away from Dallas, a little bit outside, and then you also get Lake Ray Hubbard. So, guys, and you get a golf course. Any golfers out there? Maybe you're interested in this. If you guys are interested, text me Heath if you want to know anything else about this area or you know, kind of what's happening with this market. Here we go, another roundabout. But other than that, y'all, thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed all the way to the end, peace out, y'all, and take it easy. Thanks for checking out my channel and watching that video. I got more videos floating around here. If you're in the market to buy or sell real estate in the DFW area, contact me, Daniel, at the Home Expert Team. I will be happy to answer any of your questions. Besides that, bye.